Whose idea was it to have the bed? The
camera.
That was
I don't know.
that we had no idea that was even
awkward.
going on. But you know, it's a fun novelty that people like to.
But it was like 2 hours of foreplay. It was really uncomfortable.
Like doing
it's like,
Right.
Is it weird to watch that with your parents? Like if you watch the show?
It's a little awkward, but that's
Yeah,
all
we didn't
anybody
watch it.
wants to talk about is our sex life. That's it.
I know.
You know?
So let's talk about it. We're talking to Sean and Catherine Lowe.
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought it up. We weren't going to.
Earmuffs, kids. Earmuffs.
did you check to make sure the camera was turned off before?
Yeah, we
I mean, like,
we
were you
swiped the
looking
room
for
for bugs to make sure there were no cameras, listening devices.
But I think the focus was on it so much because it was so, it was so shocking
It's
and
so
unheard
unusual
of
now.
for a guy to say, I'm, reclaiming my virginity and then I want to save it for marriage. So people were like, I don't know, even me personally, it's like I didn't quite know how to make sense of that. I mean, was that frustrating for you, Catherine?
Being,
was that your decision as well?
Just were you did you want to do that just for him?
I knew from the beginning that's what he wanted to do, which means that it's something that I was in support of. So that was not anything that I was frustrated with, but there was a lot of scrutiny and a lot of conversations about it, but it was mostly directed toward him, and he can handle himself.
But at the end, you were clawing. I mean, you were like, let's get to this ceremony. Yeah. Because you could tell you were like scratching at yourself. I got to get in that room.
My hands were definitely
It's like icing on my body. Lick it off.
My favorite tweet that I saw, Catherine, was one that Jason Biggs wrote out.
Oh, yeah.
And you held on to this tweet for, I think he said they won't make it 6 months.
Yeah.
And you held off 6 months, and you tweeted that back and said, in your face or something like that. I thought that was the greatest thing. Did Jason Biggs ever hit you back?
Yeah, he did, actually, and he said, fine, 6 months from now. So I have until next month to write him again. He always has the craziest things to say about The Bachelor, so I looked through all of his tweets and saw something that was about me, and so it's an ongoing thing. I think it's kind of funny.
It's a Twitter battle.
Yeah.
We have debated, a healthy debate on the show about is it fair to do it and then say I'm not doing it anymore. But I think it's a great message because a lot of kids do it and they feel like, well, I've already messed up and I can't go back the other way. But you can reclaim that, and you did, Sean. I think it's a great message especially for teenagers.
Well, and the funny thing is, I never set out to talk about it. Just somewhere along the way, someone asked me, how's your sex life? And I answered it honestly. And, my story is, I lived my life my way for a long period of time, and I just got to a point where I was like, I'm going to try to live life God's way. And my life seemed to go so much better when I chose to go down that path than the previous path. So, that was the choice I made, and it worked out really well for me.
And that's is that this I am second, is that the focus of the message in your video?
Well, I definitely talk about it, but it's about hope. A lot of people feel like there's no hope left in life, and I am second such a good tool and resource for people to go on the website and see messages from other celebrities and actors and athletes and all kinds of great people who have these amazing stories of hope.
Okay, I got to ask this.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm not going to ask how it was.
Oh.
All right? I'm not going to ask that. I think
Have you
that
been
would be
sitting on this the whole time?
I think that would be very crass.
How do I ask this question to Sean Lowe and Catherine Lowe?
Sean Lowe, Catherine from The Bachelor. Let me ask you this. Were you prepared for it to not go well? I mean, what would you have done in that situation?
Well, I told her from the beginning. I mean, it's been a while, so...
It could be like a mulligan, isn't that? Like you just get a redo?
If the first run's not great, give me 15 minutes and we'll give it another shot.
All right.
15.
All right.
Hey,
you know what? I say that in front of
you say that without taking a hiatus.
I'm like,
it happens. I'm sorry. It's the first time.
I've been with my wife for 11 years and I still say that.
It happens, baby. This has never happened before.
Okay, when are you having babies?
Yes.
That's always the next question.
Right.
Well, probably we'll probably start in a little, maybe a year or something.
Yeah.
You got to enjoy each other.
Yeah, I want to be married. And,
Yeah,
and
you should. I just felt like I had to ask
traveling.
that.
Yeah, but
I
there's
would
gonna
just
be a lot
enjoy
when it
this, but
comes.
yeah.